In the evening, two angels arrived at Sodom and met Lot, who was sitting in the gateway of the city. He asked his lords to go to his servant's house, where they would spend the night and then go on their way early in the morning. They refused. They wanted to tour the city. Eventually they went with him and entered his house. They ate a meal and were surrounded by men from all parts of Sodom, both young and old. Lot refused to have sex with the men, but he offered to bring his two daughters who had never slept with a man. The men demanded that Lot bring them out of the city, as they were about to destroy it. Lot told his sons-in-law, who were pledged to marry his daughters, to leave the city, but they thought he was joking. At dawn, the angels urged Lot to take his wife and two daughters out of the city, but Lot refused. They led them safely out of the city, and one of them warned them to flee to the mountains, but Lot refused, saying that he could not flee to the mountains because the disaster would overtake him and he would die. He suggested a small town called Zor, which Lot agreed to, as he could not do anything until they reached it. When Lot reached Zor, the sun rose over the land, and the Lord rained burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah, destroying all living things and vegetation. Lot's wife looked back, becoming a pillar of salt. The next morning, Abraham returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land. When God destroyed the cities of the plain, he remembered Abraham and brought Lot out of the catastrophe. Lot and his two daughters left Zor and settled in the mountains, living in caves. One day, the older daughter and younger daughter decided to get their father to drink wine and sleep with him to preserve their family line through their father. Both daughters became pregnant by their father, with the older daughter having a son named Moab, who is the father of the Moabites of today, and the younger daughter having a son named Ben-Ammi, who is the father of the Ammonites of today.